Okay, let's see if this is working. I'm getting tired, so I need to go ahead and do this for the night. This is Psalms chapter 5. Go ahead and see. I'll go ahead and get this recorded in case anybody wants us to watch it later. Um, yeah, I think my mic's working. Let's switch over here to Psalms chapter 5. Oh, let's see. I need to get some new glasses too. My bifocals are messed up, so I have to pull these off, pull these down on my nose so far. I look like Benjamin Franklin. All right, and it's hard to I got to kind of do like this. All right. Lead me in your righteousness to the choir master for the flutes, a psalm of David. Okay, give ear to my words, O Lord. Consider my groaning. Give attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God. For to you do I pray. O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I prepare a sacrifice for you and watch. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil may not dwell with you. The boastful shall not stand before your eyes. You hate all evildoers. You destroy those who speak lies. The Lord abhors the bloodthirsty and deceitful man. But I, through the abundance of your steadfast love, will enter your house. I will bow down toward your holy temple in the fear of you. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness because of my enemies. Make your way straight before me. For there is no truth in their mouth. Their inmost self is destruction. Their throat is an open grave. They flatter with their tongue. Make them bear their guilt, O God. Let them fall by their own counsels. Because of the abundance of their transgressions, cast them out, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy, and spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may exult in you. For you bless the righteous, O Lord, and you cover him with favor as with a shield. All right, so that's chapter 5. I'm going to go over just a few things that, again, I'm not a a Bible teacher or anything, but I'm just going to discuss some things that makes me think of something when I read it. But um, I love how David often says, "Oh Lord," in the morning, or he reaches out to the Lord. He prays in the morning, or he makes a sacrifice in the morning. That seems to be a common theme with David, and he talks about at night before he goes to bed, and in the morning. It's like the first thing God is on his mind, and I think that's why the Lord loved David so much. Says he was a man after God's own heart. That everybody says that all the time, but really is true. Um, One of the things that I remember reading one time, I was going to talk about this real quick. I read one time. See if I can find it, but it was when David. It says, "For the sake of David, my servant." Yeah, here it is. 2 Kings 8:9. It says, "Nevertheless, for the sake of his servant David, the Lord was not willing to destroy Judah. He had promised to maintain a lamp for David and his descendants forever." That's not the one I was thinking of, though. But here, Israel, he will have one tribe. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is when God is Solomon and some of the other ones had done. But he says, I will do this because the God of the Moabites, and nor done what is right." Solomon's father, I guess he was talking to after Solomon. But anyway, nor kept my decrees and laws as David, Solomon's father, did. So we know what David did wrong. Everybody loves to talk about that all day long. But what's amazing to me is that God considered David as following his laws and his decrees, which that's pretty amazing. And that's because David was a man who, when he did mess up, he was the most repentant person ever. He was very repentant. All right, so the next thing I was going to talk about was the section that says, "The boastful shall not stand before your eyes." Um, the boastful. Oh, and that made me think of James 4:6, where it says, "But he gives us more. He gives us more to the humble." Okay, so God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the humble. Mouth, their inmost self is destruction. This is verse 9. Their throat is an open grave. They flatter with their tongue. And that was making me think of, I'm sorry. No, that's the next one. I was thinking of Proverbs 27:6. It says, "Faithful are the wounds from a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful." So that's a proverb that jumped out at me there when it says they flatter with their tongue. I know a lot of you guys probably know people like that. It's kind of like that saying, keep your friends close, but your enemy or something. That's the way some people kind of live their lives. They flatter you with their tongue, but they would put a dagger in your back as soon as it suited them. Um, but then on down through here on verse 11, but let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever spread your protection over them. But those who love your name may exalt in you. And that was where I was thinking of 2 Timothy 4:8, where it says, "Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord the righteous judge will award to me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing." Um, it says, and that's just where it says that those who love your name, they love the name of the Lord, and they long for God in every way. So that was what jumped out at me on those on that section there, and it says, For you bless the righteous, O Lord, and you cover him with favor as with a shield." You bless the righteous and cover him with favor as with a shield. And that's all I got tonight, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I told you I'd be keeping these short. Um, and I hope that you guys are getting something out of this, and hope everybody's doing their own study and stuff too whenever you can. And um, blessings to everybody, and I'll see you the next time. I'm going to end this stream now. Talk to you later.